These are the exothermic and endothermic labs, which go with Lesson 20 in your Friendly Chemistry course. In Lesson 20, you will have been discussing with your students the evidence that a chemical change has taken place. In addition to a color change or gas production, a change in energy state is also evidence that a chemical reaction has taken place. In this lab, you'll utilize instant hot pack or instant cold pack products to demonstrate endothermic reactions or exothermic reactions. For a demonstration here, we have some instant hot pack or hand warmer products. In addition to the hand warmer packs or cold packs, you'll also need access to a thermometer. A digital thermometer is ideal for this laboratory, and it doesn't really matter if it measures in Fahrenheit or Celsius degrees, but digital is ideal. Let's take a look at the data table that your students have now. It's basically a simple lab. What you'll do is you'll have a starting time where you'll take a beginning starting temperature of your hot or cold pack, and any observations that you notice, there's place here for your students to note that. So before you actually begin gathering data here, allow your students to take a look at the hot pack or cold pack, read all the label, all the stuff on the back about their use, and then what you may do is ask your students to hypothesize what they think might actually be in these containers. By reading the instructions on the back of the hot or cold pack, they'll find out how to go about activating the hot or cold pack. In these containers, there are usually two separate chemicals inside, and then by following the instructions, whether you squeeze them or you smash them or whatever you do to mix them, that's when the reaction will start. So depending on the brand of product that you have, you'll need to follow those instructions on how to carry out the reaction. Basically what you'll do is take your thermometer and turn it on, and then you'll we're just going to pretend here in this situation that for this situation you would just smash this side of the package into this one. So what we're going to do is before we do that, we'll just get a starting temperature here on our pack. Then we'll go ahead and activate the pack, and then at certain time increments we'll take a temperature reading. So you can decide if you'll do it every 30 seconds or every minute, or however. That can be something you can decide with your students on how often you take a temperature. Righty? And so you'll just continue that for as many trials as you like. It's very likely you'll see a steep increase in the temperature as the reaction begins, and then it will likely have a plateau, and it's up to you how far you go with the reaction. Righty? And with the cold pack, it's the same idea. Just follow the instructions on the back of on the package that you get it, and then have a starting temperature, and then gather your data over a certain time period. Then on the lower half of the data table, there's a graph. If you like for your students to graph how the temperature fluctuated with the pack, along the bottom is the time variable here. So you have a 0 time would be your starting time, and then if you did every 30 seconds, you can go 30, 60, 90. Your second increments down here, and then your temperature over here, and then you can indicate whether you measured in Fahrenheit or Celsius, and then the bottom line can be a value close to your starting temperature, and then based on your data you collected up here, you can decide how you'll indicate the increments of temperature, and then you can go ahead and graph that exothermic or endothermic reaction according to your data up above. Righty? So this is the set of endothermic reactions or exothermic reactions using the instant hot packs or hand warmers or the instant cold packs. Enjoy your time with your students.